Early morning on the Moulton plantation, slaves are working in heat. Jamal and Hakeem are working along with about a dozen others. They try to talk and overcome the extreme heat. It's the mid-1700s. Most of the original slaves have gained freedom or have died in slavery. A new generation of slaves born into slavery has now replaced them. They are curious about many things, their ancestors, religion, and why do they have to work for William Moulton.
Morning, Hakeem.
Hello, Jamal. Long day ahead of us, ain't it?
Hope someday we could be free like them. We hear about from Preacher Cheesy.
He always got a way to give us hope about one day being free. He always talks about the Bible and how you can learn the knowledge of the world.
I would like to be able to read this book one day.
Mr. Moulton overhears the slaves talking about their freedom and how these thoughts disrupt their work. So he tries to use their curiosity against them. A few days later, Mr. Moulton sends out a messenger slave to tell the others of an announcement. Word soon spreads quickly of his announcement.
Jamal, did you hear about Master Moulton's decision?
Yeah, I have. Finally, we can learn about the Bible.
Best part is that Preacher Cheedy is going to teach us.
When's it going to be?
Every first day. Finally, we get to have a little bit of rest.
I never thought Moulton would let that happen.
The slaves, happy with Moulton's announcement, prepare for the first teaching of the Bible. The slaves enter the makeshift church and have a seat. Preacher Cheedy stands in front of them all. After many services of filling the slaves' head with lies about how serving the white man and not rebelling will gain them favor with the white man's God and perhaps grant them freedom, the slaves are more confident in their work but less enthusiastic about ever having freedom at the cost of dignity. The Preacher Cheedy enters the only building on the Moulton plantation, which is W. Moulton's home. After finishing all his preachings, Preacher speaks with Mr. Moulton.
Excuse me, Master Moulton, sir. I'm here to claim what I must for my service.
What service? I don't need anything. I just want you.
But sir, you promised me that you would like me and my son to work for you. I did everything last night. Why is my fellow work?
You really expect me to do such a thing? I pay for you to know whatever I will. Let me leave now.
I do actually. I'll start with this.
With the death of William Moulton, Preacher goes to tell others of the newly acquired freedom. But the few of the slaves were already watching since Preacher entered Moulton's home. Outside the home, some of the slaves watched Preacher kill Moulton.
Everyone, Preacher Cheedy has disobeyed God's own word. He killed Master Moulton in cold blood.
He is no longer worthy of being a slave. He must do something.
Brothers and sisters, we slave for himself.
Fooled by Preacher Cheedy, the slaves follow all that he has said and continue to work even with their master dead and the ability to escape.